file, open, file, click on open.
Yeah.
And test.
Okay.
There is QTP
And
script is there, right? Select that one.
yeah. Yeah. Open.
Open. So this is the script which we have created yesterday. Okay. Now, as I told you yesterday, QTP script we can see in two different views. One is keyword view and other one is expert view.
Expert.
Okay. One is keyword view and other one is expert view. Keyword view will give you information about how can the same script but in different sections, and expert view we can see the script in object hierarchical structure. Now click on expert view and go to first line, type system util dot run. Sorry.
System.
Click enter key.
Click enter. Oh, first enter. Okay.
Then type system util dot run, system system util dot run, and
Okay.
give a space.
Okay.
Now here, why we have including, why we are modifying the recorded test script, because currently when you started recording, what is your step one, guys? Step one is you went to a search box of Windows menu, correct?
Yeah.
But if you see in the test script keenly, if you observe very keenly, you won't see that step at all. Directly, it is showing the, if you see at the second line, it is showing as dialog login dot win edit agent name dot set sharat. So this step or this line of code implying this line of code implying the value which you have entered in login window. But as per, if you wanted to run the test script, first of all login window should be opened. So whatever you clicked on Windows menu, that is not recorded. Whatever you clicked on login window button, that is also not recorded. But QTP has recorded only the step where you have entered the value as username in your login window. Okay. So why these steps have been missed out? The reason because this QTP 10th version, this QTP 10th version is not compatible to Windows 7, Windows 8 and Windows 10 machines. QTP 10 is not compatible for Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 8. It actually designed for Windows XP machines, Windows start menu server options, for those kind of operating systems. So that is a reason initially when you have started recording, QTP 10 won't record, QTP 10 won't record your menu navigations. And most of the times, these menu navigations are not with menu navigation. These are all app views. What kind of a view? These are all Windows apps. Okay. So most of the Windows apps cannot be identified by QTP 10, not even UFT version as well. Even the UFT, sometimes it may identify, sometimes it may not. Okay. So I would suggest you, if first step is not recorded, we can use a manual step to run the test script. Don't worry guys, when I'm explaining UFT, Unified Functionality Testing Tool, I'll show you the things as well, how exactly it will change, how can we record the session in app environment as well. Okay, so currently I wanted to launch flight application automatically by QTP. That is the reason what I'll do, I'll just select system util.run, and then the syntax is I have to specify flight application path now. But where this flight application will be available? Go to C drive.
C drive. Okay.
Same way path. Program files x86.
C, yeah, C drive program files x86.
HP Quick Test Professional.
Okay. Quick test professional.
Samples.
Samples. Yeah, samples. Flight.
Samples flight.
Flight. Yeah.
Click on app.
App.
Okay.
Okay.
Double click on app. Double click on app.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
you can see flight 3A, 4A, 4B. Any of the file you can choose it. I'll choose flight 4A now. Now,
Okay.
instead of choosing that, just select the entire path there in address bar.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
Copy it
Wait.
and go back to QTP screen and paste that.
Oh, wait. Control C. QTP screen, right? Yeah. Paste it.
So this path should be in double quotes. Give it double quotes.
Double quotes. Okay, sure. Yeah. Done
After
it.
app slash,
Slash right. Forward slash. Okay, slash.
no, before double quotes.
Okay. Before double quote slash.
Flight 4a.exe. You have to mention the file name as well.
Flight 4A dot
exe.
EXX. Okay. See, then
Now
double
close
quotes.
double quotes. Okay. So the
Okay.
syntax or the step definition is systemutil.run means you are using system utility of QTP and you are running a .exe file now. So the .exe file which is there in the specific location. So what happens, whenever you just included this kind of a step, it will execute .exe files automatically. That is what
Oh,
step 1 which you have included right now. So if you mention this step, automatically flight window will be launched in the step 1 and remaining step will be continuously executed as and when mentioned, whatever we have mentioned here. Now, can you just click on run button,
run button. Yeah, sure.
and when you clicked on run button, there is an option you can see here, run results to new folder and a temporary folder. So you can select
Yeah.
any of the location now. Just click OK here
Okay.
and just wait a moment. Do not move your mouse and all.
Okay.
Automatically something has been launched now and it enter the date. But here you are getting an error, not in QTP. You are getting an error in flight application saying that valid
Okay.
flight dates are after 020316 because
Yeah.
the date which you have entered is February 3rd, but currently the date has to be as per flight application. The date is always, it should be in future date. It
Yeah.
should be always in future date. Okay. Due to which
Okay.
you are getting the issue. That's the reason you are not able to proceed. Now stop execution. Stop this
Execution.
to be done.
O-
No, first stop that window.
Okay. Stop.
Close flight application window which is opened.
Okay. One moment. Yeah.
Okay. Now again observe very carefully where we
Okay.
have maintaining the date in our test script. If you could see now, if you could see the steps very clearly,
Okay. In these steps. Okay.
step 2 is showing as
7.
something else. Step 3 password secure one is showing. Step 4 is okay clicking something. Step
Number step 7. 7 is date is 3.
Okay. So
No.
step is date 3. Now you just change it to 4.
Step 7 and I think step 9 is also like 0316. I think it's step either step 7 or step 9. I'm confused in between two.
Okay, don't get confused. Let me explain you. Line number 5, line number 6, line number 7, line number 8, line number 9, which actually representing only step 1 itself. Only one step. What is that one step?
Okay.
No, entering the date. As,
Okay.
but what you have done a mistake is, while entering the date, when you are recording the session, while entering the date, okay, you have entered first 0 to 0, then you clicked on backspace on your keyboard. After you clicked on backspace, you have entered 4. Then again you clicked on a backspace and then you entered the remaining date. So that's the reason it has been recorded in the same way. So
Okay.
to mention it very clearly, what I'll do is I'll delete 6, 7, 8, 9 lines. Can you delete 6,
Yeah.
7, 8, 9?
Sure, I will do that. 6, 7, 8, 9 also.
Exactly. 9 also. No,
Okay,
no, no,
sure.
no. Fifth one keep as is. Line number
Yeah, yeah,
9.
yeah. Let me do. Yeah, 9, line number 9 also.
No, write number 6 right now. Exactly.
Yeah.
Then in double quotes, mention the date as what date, what the format we are following. DD, YY format. 02.
MM
No slashes.
0
No
4.
slashes.
No flash. Okay. 0 2.
Because why we should not include slashes, because your flight application is already having the slashes. So
Oh,
0
okay.
to 0416. Okay.
Yeah,
Now date is okay. Just run it again.
sure. Not
Now we got an
identifies.
issue. Okay. Can you read out the error? Cannot
Sure.
identify the
I did
specified item of the
of
from object.
from object.
Confirm that specified item is included in the object item selection. So line number 9, you mentioned that window flight reservation dot dialog flight table dot, no, read out the run error. I'm reading run error. Just keep as is.
Okay, okay, sure. Okay, okay. It says dialog dot flights table dot win list from dot select 19090 flight London 8 a.m. to Las Vegas 8:45 a.m. and then the price of the flight ticket it's 104.60.
So in your line number 9, it has specified that you have selected 19090 flight number, and which will travel from London to uh, Las Vegas
Las Vegas.
in the morning flight.
Yeah.
Okay,
Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Los Angeles in the morning flight.
correct. But here
Okay.
now, can you just stop it?
Sure.
Go to the flight application now, which is already opened.
Okay.
If you could see now, will you able to find that flight at all? 19090.
19090. No, it's 19086 only. There
Why
is
it
no
is not
190.
there? Because yesterday you booked a flight at a different date and today also different date. That flight is not at all available. Okay. So that is the
Okay.
reason you are getting the issue. This is called test data issue, not QTP issue. So in line number 9, it has to try to enter the date, select that flight, but it's not available in your objects at all. So go back to QTP now.
Okay.
Close this one.
QTP.
Right?
Yeah.
Close it.
Shall I close? Okay.
Okay. Now, if you keenly observe the code again, in line number 5, you are entering the date. Line number 6, you are entering London. You are selecting London. And line
Okay.
7, you are selecting 2. And line number 8, you are clicking on flight button. But in line
Okay.
number 9, where you are selecting from list as 19090 some specific flight. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But here, do we have to really require to select this particular option every time?
Which one, like flight number?
Yeah. Do we have really need this particular step? Why?
No,
Why I'm asking because when you click on flight button on flight application,
it will automatically redirect to the flights of the particular date. We need not to select the flight number.
when you click on flight button, automatically it will display you the list of flights, and among those list of flights, by default, first flight will be automatically selected. By default,
Okay.
first flight will be automatically selected by flight application itself. So there is no manual step required to select the flight. So now, can you remove the line number 9?
Oh, complete. Okay, sure. Yeah, I did it.
Okay, guys, just listen here. Uh, do you have any idea now why I have deleted the line number 9? Samrin, Lata and all?
Yes,
Because it is not mentioned in today's list of today's
That is
flight list.
one reason. But if step is not there, how can we flight will be selected?
when we are clicking on the flight image, it's getting, we can see all the list of flight details. So automatically the first line it QTP will
First flight it will select. Once we click on run, it will select automatically the first flight.
Okay, small correction here. QTP won't select now. What happens, whenever, even manually, if you go and click flights button in flight application, by default, first flight is already selected by flight application itself. When you click just OK button on the flight application, then automatically first flight information will be selected and it will be available. So there is no manual or there is no step required to select the different flight. So which is stopping you every time if you select it. So that's the reason I have removed that step completely. Are you able to follow what to do now? Shivadri and Shirisha?
Yes, Sitaram, I understand.
Okay, excellent. This is very, very important. Okay. Why? Because when you are recording the scripts in real time, you might need to know which step is required. You have to observe the code and you have to try to apply all possible scenarios. Okay. Now, just click on run it.
Sure.
Now, I could able to see all the steps have been performed correctly. I could see the results summary. Can you maximize the results now?
Sure. 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 Sure.
If you could see the results now, go to view menu,
Yeah.
expand all, expand all.
Expand. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now, if you could see the result summary now, here, result summary is saying that you have started, the test script name is QTP scripts, result name is RES3, and the time zone which you have done is Eastern time zone, and the run has been started at 9:42:33 seconds and on the date of February 3rd, and the run ended on 9:42:45 seconds. So how much time does it has taken? 12 seconds to execute entire test script, and you can see results as iteration 1 results passed, and the total status is, if you go to individual status, you can see passed is 1 time and failed is 0 and warnings is 0. Why this is 1 time, passed 1 time? What does that mean?
Means it's like we ran the script like 3 times, but it's passed only 1 time. It's
No,
2 times we got errors, right?
no. whatever results you are seeing right now, this is related to only current execution. When you run latest one, whatever you ran just now, you are getting only the last latest run results here. So why it is showing past one time failed 0 and warnings in means among all the steps in your QTP script, among all the steps or in your QTP script, one of the step status is passed. Okay, and there are no failed ones, there are no warnings at all, and as one step is passed, remaining all steps are in not failed status and not warning status, then overall summary you got as a passed now. But here, if I have 15 to 10, 16 steps, why it is showing only one step as passed?
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, I think only like rest of the steps are like it's like date and all. Only one step is like execution kind of step. I mean, which enhances the logic or something.
No, actually,
It's
why it is
depending on
showing,
the iteration.
sorry?
Iteration.
No, what did you say? I missed your word. Can you come again?
It's depending on the iteration because for this iteration we have only the one script. That's why it's showing that only the per particular script is passed one.
I will agree with your word for only iteration results passed, but I'm asking about past status one time.
We run only one time iteration.
No. Iteration one is passed, which is specifying one time, that is okay. I'll agree. But when you say status times here, actually it is showing that each step, like how many steps have been passed and all. But among all the script, in entire steps, only for one step, that is system util dot run. If you could see left hand side, result summary. Go back to result summary.
Okay, 1 minute. Result summary. Yeah.
If you could see left hand side, there is a step
Okay.
showing as under action 1 summary, system util and run system run whatever it is there. For that you can see a red mark, a green tick mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you
Only
select,
for system util.
can you select that one?
Sure.
Select it. No, next one. Run one.
Next one.
So if
Okay.
you see now, object is the specified file path and it's the result is passed. Now, can you go and select the agent name one?
Agent name.
What is the result here? Then object is agent name set text, details is Sharat, but result is done, not passed.
Okay.
You are seeing result is done passed. Why we are getting result is done for this? Why we are getting passed for previous step? Why? Because previous step is a utility by QTP. It is a script we mentioned. System util dot run is the QTP predefined utility. For all the predefined utilities of QTP, automatically it will validate the step on its own. But if you have recorded the other steps, you haven't include until unless we won't include manual validation, you won't see any past messages. Until unless you won't include any manual validations, you won't see any past messages. If a step is recorded, if it is played back successfully, then by default QTP will give you a result as done. If suppose you have recorded one step and if it didn't work, then only you will get the failed. If it has been worked properly but the data some information is incorrect, then you will get warning messages. Okay, so currently in entire script only one step having the validation point and that one step is also passed. So if one step is passed, remaining all the steps are in done status, then overall execution summary is passed. If all the steps are in done status then overall script status is also done only, not passed.
Okay. If one status isn't failed, then the status isn't failed.
If even one step is failed, the overall script status is failed.
Okay.
Guys, always remember, whenever you record it and run it back, whenever you executed the test script, by default you will get the results window like whatever has been run at. Suppose you close the results window, okay. If suppose you wanted to view the latest run results, you can go to automation menu.
1 minute. Which menu?
Automation
Okay.
menu, click on results 1, last option. There you can get the latest run results. You can see this results will give you only latest results. If you wanted to see each run results, you have to save them in a specified folder. While running it, in that folder your results files will be available.
So specified folder, you said?
No, when you click on run button, you get the temporary folder and one more folder name it has been asked, right? In that folder, it will be there.
In this
Just click on run.
in results?
Click on run.
Okay.
Don't click OK.
Okay.
No, don't click OK.
Okay.
So here it is showing that where your results has to be right. By default, it will
Okay.
select the temporary ones. And if you specify any other folder path in new folder there, the result files will be stored there. So whenever you are running, the files will be stored here as well. You can check in that folder each time whenever you run it. But if you wanted to see only latest ones, you can see in automation menu, results folder.
Okay.
Okay, that's how you can record a test script and you can run it back. Now, can everybody note down an assignment please for tomorrow's session? Create a test script, just note down, create a QTP test script, create a QTP test script, record the flow from login of the flight application to record the flow from login of the flight application to login of the flight application to till open an existing order and delete and update as well. Till open, update and delete functionalities as well. That means you have to open a new test script and there you have to start record from login functionality like entering agent name, password, and creating entering the flight details like data flight details like data flight from flight to and open an existing order and update it and delete it. All those functionalities also should be recorded when you are using flight application. That has to be recorded as one part of one test script and try to run it back and let me know what kind of issues we are getting when you are running back. That we can check in tomorrow's session as a assignment.